Hello and welcome to Jive Talking with me, Disco Dan. On today's episode we'll be taking a look back at the action from House of Pain over the August bank holiday weekend. So let's get things started with Rainworth on Friday the 25th of August. The show kicked off with a 6-man tag team match as Mr. USA Lance Flashman teamed up with two members of the firm of Johnny Sharp and Will Roberts to take on the team of Retrobeat and Rainworth's own Kobe Woods. Joey Cement did have a surprise for Retrobeat and Kobe as he announced a special guest referee for the match in the firm's Spike. That's him. The firm's issues did seem to continue though between Johnny Sharp and Spike, and some miscommunication between them allowed Retrobeat and Kobe Woods to pick up the win. Up next, it was a mixed tag team match as Oscar Prospero teamed up with Ivy to take on Davey Thompson and ZZ, and it was Oscar picking up the win over ZZ after ZZ missed a moonsault. After the match, Oscar berated ZZ, saying that how a year ago she was unstoppable, but now she seems to have gone soft. Davey Thompson seemed to talk some sense into ZZ, but ZZ then attacked Davey from behind, laying him out. Is this a new side of ZZ? The House of Pain Heritage Championship was on the line next as textbook Dave Breaks defended the title against Nate Colt. Nate seemed to have the match and the title won as we were 1-1 going into the final round, and Dave Breaks got his third formal warning, meaning he was disqualified, meaning that Nate Colt won the match 2-1. Dave Breaks did say that the challenger can only win the title by pinfall or submission, so Dave being disqualified in the final round meant that he retained the Heritage title despite losing the match. After the interval, it was more title action as Pinky the Pirate defended the Full Throttle Championship against the textbook protege Kyle Crimson. And in a fast-paced match, it was Pinky the Pirate retaining his title, meaning that Team Textbook were not leaving with 2 championships. The main event of the evening was scheduled to be a tag team match as Franco Fate and Grayson Clay of the Powers That Be were scheduled to take on Big Man Inc. However, Joey Cement decided he was adding himself to the match. Luckily, Big Man Inc. had a backup plan and introduced their partner, the last son of Odin, Gunnarsson. With Grayson Clay walking out on Franco last month, Franco repaid the favour by walking out on Grayson Clay, and that allowed Gunnarsson and Big Man Inc. to pick up the win in the main event. Moving on to St. Anne's now, we kicked the show off with singles action as Mr. Number 1 Niall Hind was trying to put an end to his 8-month-long losing streak as he went one-on-one with the Ninja Ryu. Niall was trying to get the match won as he hit an attitude adjustment on the Ninja, but he kicked out. Niall went for another one, but the Ninja reversed this and hit a sliced bread to pick up the win and extending Niall Hind's losing streak. We had another singles match next as Indigo Jones went one-on-one with the Screwdriver, Zach Roberts. Indigo was looking to cheat to pick up the victory as he picked up a framed photo of himself to hit Zach with. However, Jerry Jarvis came storming to the ring and attacked Indigo, causing the disqualification and handing Indigo the win. Zach Roberts was not pleased with the actions of Jerry, but they seemed to be okay with one another and made up following the match. Jerry Jarvis was in action next as he teamed with myself to take on the team of Tristan Wheeler and the House of Pain Women's Champion Lexi Olivia. Jerry looked to have things in control as he was about to hit a Michinoku driver on Lexi when Indigo Jones returned to ringside, claiming that Jerry had broken his nose. This distraction allowed Lexi to hit a low blow on Jerry and Tristan to roll him up to pick up the win for the team. After the interval, we were back to singles action as the monster Matlock was going one-on-one with the newcomer, the powerhouse punk, Mikey McLovin. Mikey did look to have things in control and Matlock went to walk away from the match, but Mikey wasn't letting that happen and grabbed him and threw him back in the ring. However, as Mikey was getting back into the ring, he lost his footing, and this one small mistake from the rookie allowed Matlock to kick him in the head, follow it up with a Vader bomb to pick up the win. In the main event of the evening, it was a 6-man tag team match as Joseph Starr, Kyle Crimson and Grayson Clay teamed up to take on Firestorm of Rayna and Marley Hayden, who were teaming with Big Mike Wild. Just before the match started, the firm's Will Roberts came out to ringside saying he was scouting for potential new members of the firm. As the match went on, Rayna looked to be closing in on victory when Will Roberts tried to pass him the ring bell, telling him to hit Kyle Crimson with it and that he should cheat to win. Rayna was having none of this and knocked Will off the apron. However, during this time, Jaden Law had passed Kyle Crimson his textbook award and Kyle hit Rayna in the head with this to pick up the win for the team. We rounded the month off in Annie's Burger Shack on Bank Holiday Monday, the 28th of August, and the show kicked off with a singles match between the high-flying Ritmo and 1/3 of the House of Pain Tag Team Champions, Mike Angelo. And it was Ritmo picking up the win after a hard-fought back-and-forth match. It was tag team action next as the firms Will Roberts and Johnny Sharp were in action, taking on the team of Nate Colt and Mr. Rock and Roll Johnny Sterling. And it was the firm picking up the win. It seems that when Johnny Sharp and Spike aren't together, things run a lot more smoothly for the firm. We were back to singles action next as Oscar Prospero went one-on-one with one half of the Badly Dressed Boys, Davey Thompson. And it was Davey Thompson picking up the win. The singles action continued after this as House of Pain's resident gangster Jaden Law went one-on-one with Jerry Jarvis, and it was Jerry Jarvis picking up the win. In the main event, it was a 6-person burger brawl where anything was legal as Hellbound's Alton Thorne and Harley teamed up with the Full Throttle champion Pinky the Pirate to take on the powers that be's Grayson Clay and Franco Fate, who were teaming with the main spectacle Tristan Wheeler. It was Franco, Grayson and Tristan picking up the win after one hell of a fight when Grayson Clay powerbombed Alton Thorne onto a wooden pallet. After the match, Alton Thorne did get a measure of revenge as he managed to cover Franco Fate in ketchup and mustard, sending the fans home very happy. House of Pain has got a huge month coming up in September with 9 shows throughout the month. They are Friday the 8th of September in Hucknall, Saturday the 9th of September in Beeston, Sunday the 10th of September at Mellish Rugby Club, Friday the 15th of September in Kirk Hallam, Saturday the 16th of September in Sawley, Friday the 22nd of September in Cotgrave, Saturday the 23rd we return to St Anne's, Sunday the 24th we return to Clifton, and on Friday the 29th of September we round the month off in Rainworth. If you would like to reserve seats to any of these shows, please do make contact with the House of Pain Facebook page. Well, that is all I do have time for today, so thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time for some more Jive Talking.